So yeah, bro, tell me how
But
everything
that's a
has been
good thing.
going.
If you don't hear from me, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? So,
You look a little bit, you look shaped up and everything, bro. You even got the haircut.
almost. I did. It's about a week old, but it's still, the hair's growing in rough. But I can't do
Yeah,
much about it. I'm gonna get one next week before Easter. I'm gonna hit up SK, make sure
nice,
he
bro.
checks me up again.
Love that, love that. Yeah, bro. So I just wanted to do this call, number one, just basically to say that I'm proud of you. No matter if the market goes up and down, sideways, it doesn't really matter. But in general, um, I know you've been trading, like officially, probably like after the paper trading, maybe like what, 8 months after the paper trading, because you started in May or something, right?
Yeah, I started in May, and then if you remember, I got my first account in August. I passed the first prop firm account, and then yeah, so since August to what are we in March now? August.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from August to March, it took me to March. So 10 months in total. I've been trading 10 months in total. So
So
before I got my first payout.
tell me how does it feel to have your first three payouts within a week, which is I think I calculated it, is that close to 2,000. If they didn't take out the prop splits, it would be over two
Right.
thousand dollars. But
Yeah, it was 1856, I believe, $1,856. It was a great feeling, man. That was the goal. Um, a lot of stress, a
I know.
lot of disappointing moments, blowing funded accounts. After you get the funded account, it doesn't stop there. But it was just a mentality, like on this last one, I just said, I'm just gonna take the funded account that I have and I'm gonna treat it like an evaluation. Because as you know, the evaluations were easy for me to pass. I had no problem, but I put so much pressure on myself to make that first payout that I was just blowing it day one, day two, just trying to get the payout. Where I said, Jay, you need to relax. You need to stop. I watched a lot of psychological videos, and they said anything that you don't chase is going to come to you. The moment anything you're chasing, that means it's running away from you. And once I heard that, I was like, that's true. Because I'm chasing payouts, it's running away from me. And you'll never be successful if you're chasing anything. If you're chasing women, they don't like you. You chase women, they're like, oh, what? Why does he want me so bad? You chase anything that you're chasing is running away from you. And once I heard that on the psychology side, I was like, all right, Jay, stop chasing payouts. The best way you're going to be successful is get all five evaluations done. Take Profit gives five evaluations, get five funded accounts. That way, when I blow one, I didn't need to keep going back in and retaking the test and retaking the test. So that was my first goal:
Nice.
get five funded accounts. Then after I got the five funded accounts, I just started trading them like they were evaluations. Jay, focus, just make $3,000. Anything over 2,000 on Take Profit, they allow you to take out. And it was just a whole mentality. That's what I went in with. I said, Jerry, just treat it like an evaluation. Don't put
Mm-hmm.
pressure on yourself to get the first day payout because they're willing to give you the first day payout. If it takes you 3, 4, 5 days to get a payout, that's what you'll have to go through the steps. There's no rushing the process.
There's
You
no
have to
rush in the
get through.
process.
Right. You have to get through the steps. And so that's what I did. I started just investing. Like you said, I got my trade chart. This thing helped me out a lot.
Oh,
I
shoot.
went
I
and
love that.
purchased it just to recognize patterns, recognize when is it a good time to get into a trade that I'm looking at. So I invested, I took patience, I took time, and then look at it back to back to back. The Lord blessed me with three straight payouts.
Amen, bro. And you know
Yeah.
what? Based on when I talked to you last time, I'm not gonna lie to you, you look healthier now. Not even kidding. You
Right.
look
Right.
brighter, like you look like I don't know, your mentality looks a little bit more clear. I know that last time you was like a little bit like, now. So what can you tell somebody like right now that is stuck on a cycle? What would you recommend them to do if they're at a dark place in trading and they probably have lost hope right now and they're like, there's no way I'm getting this. What would your advice be to them?
My first advice would be paper trades, man. The people don't want to. They don't want to paper trade. They don't want to go through back testing. And that's what's going to get you to recognize patterns, to recognize what your strategy is. Like I used your orb strategy, but I noticed that I'm better when I set support, resistance. I put the lines on the chart and then I go off of, okay, Jay, you're looking for sells this morning. You're looking for buys this morning. Stick to that. Don't be all in. Like, all right, the market's moving, 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 moving. Let me just hit buy. The market's moving, moving, moving. Let me just hit sell. Stick to your plan. Make a plan and stick to it. I got trading rules. I had to write down my trading rules because I kept most of my losses came when I broke the trading rule that I had for myself. But that's because I didn't have them written down.
Do you want
Now
to
I
read
have a
some of it?
notebook. I'll read you all seven. I have seven trading rules that I wrote for myself, me personally, that helped me because I noticed that when I go away from them, it's harder for me to be successful on the market. My first trading rule is no trades before 9:30. Now you preached this to me. You told me over and over and over, hey guys, stay off the market before 5:30. Wait till open. Wait till open. But I was trading in Asian market. I was trading in London market, and the the volume that I need, it's not really there for me to make money, especially when the trade goes against you. It's harder to make the money back when the the volume isn't there. So I might call me crazy, but I like when there's a lot of volume because I can
That's actually
scalp.
how you're supposed to trade.
Right, I can scout better. I can get in and out. I'm not holding, which is my second no holding trades. Let's just show you real quick. That's my seven trading. My seven. Can you see that?
Yep.
My seven trading rules. That's number two. Don't hold trades. Do not hold. I'm a scalper. Scalpers don't hold trades. It's in and out. My third is I'm looking for sales. That's my bias. So the market can go up as much as it wants. I'm not comfortable in buys. I know myself, Jay, you're not comfortable in buys. You need to be looking for sales. If there's no sales there, then it's not my day to trade. It's not my day to make a move. Is call
I
it
love that.
it's better to right, not trade than to lose trades. And then that losing trade is what gets you down in the mentality like, yo, I can't do this, I can't do this. No, you want to be as successful as possible. And the way to be more successful is winning trades. You're not going to win all the time, but if you can get a 70-30, 80-20 win rate, and you see that on your paper trading, you can take that same strategy into evaluations and the same strategy into funded accounts. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
did. I
Mm-hmm.
mastered my strategy on paper trading. I took that same strategy and I used it on evaluations. And then I took the same strategy I used on evaluations and I did it on funded. And that's how I got my payout. My fourth rule is one profitable trade per day, close the chart. Once I
Nice.
once I get my one win, I'm not looking for more. I'm not looking for more profit. I'm not looking to lose. One trade, you made the profit that you're looking for, close the chart. Get off the chart. Don't be staring at it because that's what makes you want to go back and get more. And
Every
that's greed.
time I always do that, right? When we're winning or when we lose, I say, guys, I'm not gonna be here staring at the chart all day. I'm done for the day. We can't be staring at
Right.
charts all day.
Even when I'm in the group, if I get my move at 9:30, 9:31, 9:32, once I'm profitable, I'm off. I close it. I'll stay in the group chat. I'll still react to you. I'll still watch you. But as far as me, the chart is closed. I'm not even looking at it because I know myself. You have to know yourself. That's one
Mm-hmm.
thing. And I know that if I see a big move with volume, I'm going to want to get in. And then you get in. And because I'm a market order, I don't do buy limits and stuff like that because I do market order. You can press that button late, and before you know it, you're already down 300, $400.
Facts.
And I try to avoid that. So you can
What's the
stay
next
off the
rule?
charts. My fifth rule is no more than three trades. So if I lose on my first one and I want to stay in the market, I'm like, all right, Jay, you have two more trades, two
Do
more
you have a
times to look
loss
at.
limit that you follow, like a loss limit that you give yourself? Like if I lose like $400 or $300, like that's it, or you just say three trades and whatever? Like how's that done?
It will depend. It depends on the amount of money. I'm still over. I was at 5,200 yesterday, and I told myself I don't want to lose more than 1,000. So it depends on more on what I have in the account. If I'm starting on a new evaluation, obviously I don't want to lose more than 300, 400 days. But if I've made 1,500, 1,200, 1,100, I'll allow myself more room to make that back, if that makes sense.
Yep, yep, yep.
Um, so yeah, it depends on what the balance is in my account. If I'm up and I have a nice threshold, they call a nice room to, I'll go in two or three times just to try to get a profitable day. But
Nice.
no more than three. Once I'm at three, if I have three losses or two, I'm done for the day. It's all right because losing is part of it. And it's been hard for me to accept that. Like you always want to get back what you lost. You always want to
Always
like you want every day to be a winning day. And that's not it's impossible. It's not
impossible.
reality. It's
Yep.
not reality. My six is be disciplined. Discipline, discipline, discipline is going to get you where you need to go. Like I said, once I get that one win, discipline, Jay, close the chart.
Love
Close the
that.
chart. Don't stare at the chart. You got your profitable day. Wait till tomorrow. So it's discipline. It's paper trading. And my seventh, which leads right off to that, is take your wins. That's my seventh trade. Whatever that profit is, Jay, take it, whether it's 150, 200. They're not always going to make 600, 700,
Nope.
$800. It's not. But if you're profitable, take the profit because it builds up day by day by
It
day,
does. Yes,
which
it
is how
does.
I was able to get those three payouts because I took the profit out right away. I made it. I was over my $2,000 threshold. Everything that I made the next day and the next day after that, I just took it. I took it and I said, it's okay. It was only $270. You got the text. I told you that this withdrawal was not that big, but I took it. And that's what I had to train my mind to. It's not always gonna be $1,000 withdrawals. Just take your profits, Jay. The market gave it to you. Take it, be happy, wait till the next day.
Amen,
You've
bro.
done what you needed to do. That's the name of the game. That's the name of staying in the long run. I've like I said, I've blown plenty of counts. You know that. You saw some of my first funded account. I blew it in like 2, 3 days, just trying to chase the payout, the payout, the payout. I noticed for me, for my personality, I couldn't get a payout on Top Step, so I switched. There's plenty of prop firms out there. You don't need to marry one prop firm. There's Apex, there's Take Profit, there's Top Step. Find a prop firm that fits your personality. Take Profit. I already proved to myself I can make $3,000 multiple times. Once I'm over the 2,000, anything over that 2,000, I can take out that same day. And that's why I trade. That's why I got off of Top Step and I went to Take Profit because I already knew my personality, I can make that threshold. I've done it. I've done it plenty of times. It's just do it, take it. Do it, take it.
Now, I wanted to ask you right now, how do you, if you was to describe like how you're feeling after the improbable, just yourself as a human, spiritually, how do you just feel right now? How do you feel?
Well, from the moment I saw your first video that showed that you were doing this, I knew this was for me. Like I've always had it in my inside of me that I could be more, I could do more. God wanted more for me, but I didn't see the path. Not working 9 to 5 like that. I've been through plenty of jobs. I'm 39 years old. I've worked every industry you can think of. They're not gonna make you financially free. Once you were preaching that, it clicked with me. I'm like, this if I put my all into this, it can make me financially free. And that's the potential that I knew I had inside myself, but I saw it through what you did. You dropped everything, you sold all your stuff, you moved to Miami. Like that takes a lot of faith. And God says when you step out on faith, when you step out in faith, he will reward you. And that's what I said. I said, God, I know this is the path that you're showing me. I'm going to step out in faith. I I invested everything that I had into learning how to day trade. I watched multiple videos learning how to day trade. If you go in the classroom, every video that you posted, I've watched every single one because it's an investment. It's showing not only to myself but showing to God I'm serious about this. I know
Mhm.
this is what you want from me, and I'm not gonna shortchange it. I'm not gonna half-ass it. I'm gonna give it my all so that one day I could sit back and look, $1,800 in 3 days. It's rewarding me.
That's
It's saying
insane.
that I've seen your hard work and I'm going to repay you for that hard work. I've seen your effort. I've seen the time that you put in. I'm going to repay you for that. And the market will do that. I keep telling people over and over and over, if you're struggling, don't quit. Just stick to it because there is another side where the market will reward you. And it did it for me 3 days in a row. It said, here, payout, here, another payout, here, another payout. And really, I would have had a fourth day if I didn't go against my bias. Like I said, I like sells. I like sales, but everything about the market was telling me, okay, buy. This is going to shoot up. This is going to shoot up. And what did it do? At 9:30, it sold. So I was really mad at myself because it went the direction that I wanted it to, but because I looked at the market wrong, I just read it wrong, and I already had in my mind that, oh, this dipped 300 points last night or whatever it was, 200 points last night. There's no way it could continue to dip. And the market said, hold my beer. I'm going to continue to dip. I'm going to continue to dip. I'm going to show you I'm going to continue to dip. So I would have had a fourth day if I would have just stuck to
But three is a
Jay.
magic number.
You're right. Exactly. Everything comes in threes.
Another
Right.
question.
So yeah.
What would you tell somebody that it's like, you know what? I want to learn this myself. I don't need nobody. I'm gonna just learn this myself. And they just go on this journey through YouTube. What would you tell them if they say
You
that?
you can, but that's the harder way to do it. It's much better if you have a mentor. It's much better if you know somebody that like Dan, I worked with you. I knew you. I'm like, Danny's a Christian. I'm a Christian. He's trustworthy. He would be a great mentor for me. And sure enough, look, you turned out to be a great mentor for me. You need somebody there to push you, to make sure that you're doing things correctly. And then you can't blame that person if you're doing things opposite. Like
Mhm.
you keep telling us, guys, don't trade before 9:30. You're gonna lose. Don't trade it unless you see it. And I kept not listening to you. I kept going in at 8:30 and then I lose and then I feel like shit because I'm like, dude, Danny told us don't trade before, don't be on London, don't be on Asian. What are you doing? And so I had to drill it into my head. My mentor is telling me not to do this, and I'm doing opposite of my mentor. And that's not how you're gonna be. So you can, yes, you can watch hours and hours of videos on YouTube. Yes, there's psychology videos on YouTube. Yes, there's strategy videos on YouTube. But if you don't have somebody that's been doing it already that can show you the path, it's much. I could sit here and tell you there's no way I would have learned this and got a payout 10 months within if I didn't have you. That's the
Amen.
God honest truth. If I didn't have you, there's no way I would have been able to do this so fast because you already went through the struggles. You told us how much money you lost chasing it and trying to do it on your own and nobody showing you the path. And I took that to like, yeah, this is what God wanted. This is where God wanted me to be. He gave me the mentor to show me that you follow his path, you can be just as successful. You can do it. You just need
Amen,
to
bro.
listen to your mentor. So, yes, you can do it on your own, but it's much better if you have somebody that's guiding you, that's taking your hand and saying, "This is how you do it. This is the path. This is the way." That's it's much better that way.
Two more questions, and I know I'll let you go so you can enjoy your Friday. This is a
Right.
an important question. What's your goal by the end of this year as you as a trader right now? So, you already got close to $2,000 in payouts. I know we've been saying as a group, yo, this is payout year. What's your goal this year for Jerry? What's a realistic goal for him as a trader this year? Amount wise, maybe, or
Yeah,
however.
realistically, I would love to see multiple $5,000 months before the end of the year. I know it's not going to come easy. There's people who make 10, 15, 20. I'm not shooting for that much just yet.
Good
You
job.
know, I do have five evaluation accounts. I would love to copy trade them, but because the way I was blowing through them, I'm like, I'm not going to blow through five accounts at one time. So I want to eventually, by the end of the year, I want to be able to link all my accounts together and then to see 5,000, $10,000 months if I'm copy trading on all five of those accounts where it's 2,000 per day.
Love that, bro. That's a beautiful, realistic
1,500
goal.
per, right. It's not
That's a
that
realistic.
difficult. It's not that difficult. And
How
and
about
that's where
this?
I would love to see, like, eventually I want to get to where I can tell my job deuces, but right now I just stick to what you know, Jay. You can get paid out on one account. Just keep doing that until you blow it and then go to the next account and the next account and the next account. So giving myself the most opportunity to get payouts, and then eventually I want to get to this was a $2,000 month. I say in March next month, if I can make another $2,000 month in April, that's 4,000. Make another 2,000, that's 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, including the job that I have, because I'm still working. I'm still still getting paychecks, 2,000. But that 1,800 is more than I've ever seen in 2 weeks at my job. Oh, that's it's like it took me 10 months, but I'm already making more than I've ever seen for a 2 week work at my regular job.
Last question. What would you tell somebody if they want to learn to day trade? Is it worth it? Should they do it?
Yes, day trading can change your life. If you commit to it, if you give it 100%, you don't half-ass it. As I said earlier, you don't shortchange it. Professional day traders will tell you at least 3 to 5 months paper trading. It's not something they just say. It's literally paper trade for 3 to 5 months. You want to get a strategy that fits you. You want to back test. You want to go look at past movements in the market. You want to build that into you, because once you perfect it, you can take that the same way I did, take it into evaluations. Before my first evaluation, it was impossible for me to think I'd be sitting here with five funded accounts. I was so happy when I passed one evaluation, but then I said if I could pass one, I could pass five. It's the same mentality, it's
It
the same
is.
plan, it's the same structure.
Nothing changes.
Right, nothing changes. And the once you get the skill to pass an evaluation, now you're set for life. I could blow those five accounts and I will always be able to say, Jay, here's $150, buy an evaluation, pass that evaluation. Now you have a funded. And once you have a funded account, sky's the limit.
Amen, bro.
Sky's the limit.
Amen.
You can go anywhere. Once you learn this skill, this is a skill that will have you set for life. And
Amen, dude.
that's the potential I saw when I first landed on your video. I said, if I can learn this skill and I see what people do with this skill, I can do it too.
And
And
yeah, here ready.
and here I am,
You
10 months
crossed the
in.
finish line.
Right. I would have never thought I've had three payouts, and I was struggling for one. And God said, don't worry, my son,
God
I
said,
got
hold
you.
on. Yeah,
Right.
said, hold on. Just chill.
You just wanted one. Okay, don't worry, my son, I got you. Three back to back to back days.
And there's more coming. And there's
And
more
there's more
coming.
cup. I said here to tell
Because
you right now,
nothing
I'm looking.
changes.
Right, I'm looking for one next week, early next week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I could have another payout
And you're
if I
doing it
just
nice and
stick to the
smooth.
plan. Right,
Yep.
stick to the plan. Don't be greedy.
We ain't
Take your
rushing.
profits.
Yep.
Right, take your
Wait.
profits. Take your wins. Don't be back in the market trying to double and triple and quadruple what you make. Whatever the market gives you,
Take
take it,
it.
because the
Bounce.
market has humbled me. There is times where all right, you can make more, Jay. Go back in, and you blew the account. You lost the whole entire thing. You were up
Not worth it.
600. Right. You were up 600, 700. And what'd you do? You went back in for 1,000. Why? $700, $600 a day is more than you'll ever make sitting at any job, at any desk. And I had to grill that into my mind like, Jay, $300, $400, you're not gonna make this in your 8 hour shift today. Just take it. Be happy with it.
Wow.
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, it builds dopamine in your head, and you're like, I gotta get more, I gotta get more. It's all
Mm-hmm.
just dopamine high. Take what the market gives you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because
Yo,
it will humble you. It's humbled me. It's made me depressed. It's made me have to. You see, there's some times where I just disappeared. I'm like, I'm not posting
yeah.
nothing. I'm
Yeah.
not because I was not sticking to my rules and I was being too greedy. I was trying to do it too fast, and I had to learn through the hard way that Jay, it's okay. Like your time's coming. It's
Amen.
going to. Your time's coming. It's only a matter. I kept telling my mom, it's only a matter of time, mom. It's only a matter of time. It's gonna happen for me. It's gonna happen for me. And I
Your
kept
mom
pushing
believes
that.
in you? Your mom believes in you?
Yeah, yeah. My mom believes in me. My little sister wants to start day trading, and I'm like, yeah, I could put you on too because your brother knows how. Your big brother knows how. You know what I
Amen,
mean?
bro. Wow. All
It's
right,
just a
Jerry.
matter of time.
Well, thank you for your time, bro, today. I said again, I'm very proud of you, bro. I really, really am, bro. Don't
Yeah.
change nothing about yourself. This energy that you have, bro, keep it. Don't let nobody mess with this energy. Keep this Jerry. This is the great Jerry right here.
Right.
And like I said, at the end of the day, bro, no need to rush. Nothing changes. No need to rush. Nothing changes.
And I'm just gonna say thank you, bro. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for all the struggles that you put to get us to where you want us to be. Thank you for posting the videos on social media, because had I not seen it that day, I would have still just been in the regular. I would have 1,800 plus dollars now. You know, I told my
Amen,
mom
bro.
I'm gonna pay the rent this month. She doesn't have to pay the rent. I'm gonna pay the rent this month. She can take that extra money that she has now and do whatever she wants with it. You know, put it into some different bills. Like it's on me. I got it, and that's all because of what you did, what you post, what you say to us. So it's thank you too, man. I can't, like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough because you legitly changed my life with this day trading. You
I love you,
legitly
bro.
do. Yeah, love you too, man. Like it's the greatest thing to ever.
I'll see you.
That first payout feeling, it's the greatest thing.
I'll see you Monday. I want to say that my hair stood up when you said that you cover your mom's rent a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Right? Yeah, I told her, Mom, the first, you're good. You're good. The
wow,
first
Jerry.
is next Wednesday. Yeah, I told her you're good. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
I'm gonna pay it for you.
And guess what God says in the Bible? Honor your
Right.
father and your mother if you want to live long on this earth and see the blessings. And that's what you do.
Exactly. Exactly. I
God
told you
don't play.
once I started in this group, that was my first goal is to retire my mom. You know, I want to get to a place where she doesn't have to work anymore. She's getting old, her knees hurt, her back hurts. She has migraines, so it's my time now to step up for her. She's done it all my life for me, so I'd like to repay her back. And
Oof.
this is the start of that dream. This
I
is
believe in
literally
you.
the start
Number
of
one,
that dream.
I believe in you 1,000. I believe in you more than I believe in myself. This is personal.
I hear that, yo, D. Thank you, man.
All right, bro.
thank you, bro. I
I'll see
appreciate
you
you, man.
Monday. All right.
100. Yep, I'll see you Monday.
Later.
Later.